glassen.
Right, here we have a checking pattern that our design office has sent back to the customer. This job is always much easier with two people. It can be done on your own, but believe me, it's far easier with two. So this pattern is cut to the overall size of the finished window that we're going to build. On here is marked the aperture line, which we're going to check against the aperture in a moment. But other important information is it's saying it's a sliding window. That's the forward end of the window that we marked previously. It's saying it's drawn starboard outside face up, so we're going to have to turn this around and fit it from inside, but check it from outside. So we now need to turn it over and check it against the actual aperture in the boat. So if I can take that in, Sam. Yep. So we've got to look through, we can see the drawn line if we look carefully against the light outside. It's got to come up a bit, that's it there. One more for luck. Right, so here we've lined up the aperture line that's drawn on the pattern with the actual aperture. We can see through the paper and see the aperture, so we've marked it here, lined it up in place all the way around the window. And what we can see is that we've got a nice parallel overlap all the way around the window. So I'm fairly confident that when we go outside to check that the pattern will line up with the aperture. So as we can see here, the aperture line is just visible through the aperture, and that runs all the way around the pattern. Obviously it's hard to line it up exactly 100%, but I can see that the line is just fractionally proud here and just fractionally below there. So that's just a positioning issue on the pattern. We also would put a 1.5mm fitting tolerance on each window from this aperture line, so the window just drops into this aperture that's here. You know, when you have the checking pattern, if you're not happy with the fit, now is the time to say. If you wanted, you know, the window shortened up by 5mm because we've got it 5mm too long, that's fine. Let the office know, we would send you a revised checking pattern, and only when you are 100% happy that the sizing is right do we want you to sign off and tick the form and send it back to us so that we can actually get the